to the video. This is Brian from Endstar Entertainment, and today I am at my base, which got griefed. It's actually a long story, and I'm going to talk about it while walking around the base, and hopefully this proves to be an interesting video that you guys enjoy. If you guys like this video, don't forget to comment down below. This is a good video. This is good stuff. You should continue making videos like this. If you thought it was horrible, then just comment below. This video sucked. Don't make this kind of videos anymore and go back to tech videos. Because I really don't know what exactly you guys like. Alright. So as you can see, we've got a lot of kits lying around. And if there's anything that looks really valuable, I'll take it. Looks like all the good stuff's already been taken by the other members of the base. So basically what ended up happening is we had this really cool base that we spent like I didn't spend that long on each day, but my friends spent, they were on quite a lot. But basically what ended up happening was they had this stupid system where they would invite people if you did this crazy interview, and we all had to agree. So basically what happened is we invited this one guy who my friend Wombat Yo was playing with. So he joined our group. Then after that, we made a system where that in order for anyone else to join, all three of us would have to agree that they were allowed to join. So we agreed on one person. So we allowed that person to our group. And then what we did is the four of us, that was how many people were in the group, all went on a video call to talk. And then after that, Wombat Yo and one of the other guys that we allowed into the base, his name is Fluffery, decided to start screwing with me and killing me repeatedly. Wow, there's a lot of damage done here. So basically, I got kind of annoyed at them and mostly jokingly said, if I wanted to, I could grief the base. I've got 27 wither skulls. Remember, I said jokingly. Like, I could do it if I wanted to, but I wouldn't actually do it because hell no do I want to do that. So basically, what I ended up doing was then Wombat repeatedly, like 5, 6, maybe even 10 times asked me for proof that I had those 27 wither skulls, which I assured him I had them. So he asked for a screenshot of them. So I was like, all right, I'll give you the screenshot. So remember, this was a private chat that we created, just the four of us, and I sent him the picture of the chat that he asked for. I sent him the picture that he asked for, and everything was like fine. And he was like, "Oh yeah, you got him." And I made sure he was staying in the background to show that it obviously wasn't fabricated. It was what shulker box is it? It's this red one. You see those 27 wither skulls right there? So after that, and about a day later, I was just minding my own business, hanging out in my basement, actually not even playing Minecraft. Because here's the thing, I only play Minecraft like an hour or two a day. These guys play it basically the entire day. So basically, like I'm playing, just to have fun. It's a video game. That's what happens. These guys are playing it for work. They're duping stuff. In fact, they've even got their dupe thing here. And then there's dupe stash down there. They actually got all the kits out of there safely before because they hid them from me. They don't even trust me at all. Kids know me for 4 years and he still doesn't trust me. That is how you know you have great friends. But anyway, what happened was, so they hid the kits from me. So those were safe. But where exactly? So remember, so it was a private chat. I shared him the image, and turns out the reason they were calling me was apparently I had leaked the coordinates to someone, and that person was now walking around the base. And I was like, dude, I have no idea what you're talking about. I didn't leak it to anyone because remember, I hadn't talked to anyone. I remember that image I had sent of the inside of the shulker box, which I'll throw up on screen, hopefully, if it works. That image was just showing the items of shulker box because they repeatedly asked for them. So I did that. I got the image they wanted so badly. And even after I sent the image, So basically what happened is it turns out the image showed the coordinates of the base by accident. And here's the thing, it wouldn't have been a big deal because there's just the three of us. I mean, the four of us in that chat. No one would have found, no one would have seen unless they literally hacked into Discord, which is illegal. And if that was happening, we would have bigger problems. So basically, it turns out though, remember that guy that that was interviewed? I didn't interview him, but the other two of them, Fluffery and Wombat, both interviewed him. So he was actually let in to. He, it turns out, was also in that group chat. I don't know what the hell he was doing in that private chat, but for some reason he was invited, and because of that, when I sent the image, it was he also got to look at. I don't know what he was doing in there because he was invited, even though he had no reason to be in there. And because of that, it gave him full access to the base's coordinates. But I said, this probably isn't that big of a deal because he's just, remember, he's friends with this guy that we do trust, and you can't let your friends down and destroy their base. No, it turns out this guy isn't a very good friend. He's a complete jerk. And he ended up kinda, griefing the base because he asked for a bunch of wither skulls from actually from his friend, who was duping them. He asked for some just to grief someone else's base, and he ended up griefing our base. So yeah, I got betrayed on 9B9T. I'm making this video mostly just as a cautionary thing to make sure that this never happens to you. And yeah, this is what happens. So if you ever do start a base, make sure that the people you're playing with you trust. Like, I didn't fully trust any of these people I was playing with, other than Wombat because I've known him in real life for the past 4 years. And here's the thing: you can't let someone you know down in real life because you'll see them in the real life at some point, and they'll be like, "What the hell, man?" You see what I mean? But some random person that you're playing with that you've never met and probably never will, you just don't have to pick up their phone calls anymore. If you don't want to talk to them, you can really do a lot of damage to them, and then just never talk to them again. Problem solved. And yeah, it's a huge problem. So basically, and then the worst part was after this, the two of them were getting crazy mad at me, both Fluffery and Wombat, because they acted like this was 100% my fault. Even though in reality, well, it was my fault for sending them the image that they repeatedly asked for. Remember that. It still, just wasn't fully my fault because they made a private chat that they invited other people into. Um, invited other people into that really had no reason to be in that chat. And yeah, they invited people that weren't supposed to be in that chat. They asked repeatedly for the image, and they started getting mad at me saying, "Why didn't you just hit F1 to hide your coordinates?" And I said, "Well, obviously I wouldn't have thought of that because this was a private chat that I was supposed to be only sending to you guys. Who would have cared?" Turns out, though, they added someone without telling me that wasn't supposed to be in there. And really, they were sharing their coordinates all the time. And just only when I did it was a problem. So basically, overall, this is what happens when you play on these servers. Stuff like this happens, and it's the reason that the first time I ever joined on this server, I told Wamba, because he was the only person I played with at the time, do not make a nice base. Just throw something together in 5 minutes. That's a couple thousand blocks away from spawn, and if it gets griefed, no big deal. That's what I plan on doing. Found a place a couple thousand blocks away from spawn. You can get there in 5 minutes or so. It was good. Lasted us a week. I spent about, I would say, 25 minutes on making the base look nice. Wombat spent probably about an entire day worth of Minecraft making the base nice. And it got griefed, of course, because it was really close to spawn. Then I built another base that I'm not going to tell you about where it was, but it was probably about 10,000 blocks out. And yeah, it's still safe. Like a couple people have gotten to it, but they haven't done any real damage to it. They killed all of the Wombat's chickens. But yeah, that's about it. That's the only damage that happens to this. I don't really know how much this video is actually going to make into the final cut. I don't know if it's going to be just a completely unedited video or if most of this is going to get deleted. But anyway, I should mention real quickly that both Wombat and Fluffery, I think, are also going to make videos. I'll link them below. Wombat's video is already out, and I'll add Fluffery's video to the link to the description once he makes his videos, if it comes out after mine. Either way, both videos will be in the description. I don't know what exactly he's going to be talking about, but I know Wombat's video was just, a flyby of the bass with some sad music. So yeah, basically his video was, that dramatic flyby with the sad music. Mine's like the explanation of what happens, and I have no idea what Fluffery's gonna do. Then the last guy, the fourth guy, I really don't know what we're gonna do about him because he didn't do anything wrong. He was just a good person. His friend was a complete jerk, but he's a good person. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to channel Endstar Entertainment. And remember, if you want to see more of these videos about the betrayal, you can go on either Wombat Yo's channel or Fluffy's channel. Link them down below. You can subscribe to them if you want. I don't really care though. But remember, subscribing to my channel, watching these videos, and just commenting what you want to see next. That is what makes these videos possible. So thank you so much for watching the video, and have an absolutely amazing day. And hey, I actually did it. Goodbye.